See, Manchester United. Before I go into the welcome, etc. What? Wait there. Why can I hear myself back? Pardon. Excuse me. What's this? What's this replay? What's happening? Why can I hear myself back? Pardon. There we go. I think that should be okay. Is that all right? Oh, Manchester United losing to the BSC Young Boys. No. Oh, well gone, everyone. I hope you're doing good. But what's this? Let's see here. You can't even banter. It's not even in it. Like, bro, it doesn't matter if I'm in it. If you gotta be in it to win it, are you gonna win it? You think you're gonna win the Champions League with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? You got Ronaldo, you got Varane, you got Lingard. Oh, bro, your boy Lingard. Woo, I love it. I absolutely love it, bro. If you give it, Manchester United fans have been giving it ever since the transfer window began. We got Varane for 34 million. Look at you signing Ben White for 50. Varane can't even Varane can't even come and change. Or he comes into defense. To be fair, he played well. But just for banter purposes, not like that. And this isn't like anything to do with realism now. Comes in, plays well. Next thing you know, but what? Still losing? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Boom. See. Oh, but well, God, everyone, I hope you're doing good. I'm an Arsenal fan. I've got to have the banter like that. Thoughts on United? I mean, you know my thoughts already, bro. Early gang. Gutted. I know you are. I can imagine. I'm going to revel in it. You were reveling in my disappointment, my depression with Arsenal. So it's your turn now, okay? Let me just have this moment. Min intro. She loved it. I'll do it one more time. See? Oh, you can't even banter. Yeah, I'm still bantering you. Okay, but you got to be in it to lose it as well. Yeah, true. You are. No, how nice to see you. I just want to give you a big thank you for the Elgato. I haven't got it yet. I'm still yet to get it, but thank you so much. Honestly, I'm so grateful. And I was actually thinking of doing streams anyway in terms of gaming, and I wanted to do that, but I know the Elgato is basically, it's pretty expensive. It's a pretty expensive piece of equipment, and that's what, if you guys that don't know, you have to use that to record. And I'm really looking forward to using it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Might miss today's stream. That's all right. I promise. Now I've got it all out of the way. I've got all the. Sorry, I'm just laughing it out now. Now, stay here. Forgive you for the digs. Now, you've got to. When it's Arsenal, Manchester United, I've grown up in school, yeah. When I was in school, being an Arsenal fan, know how, you know it. Like, you know it because you was the Manchester United fan and I was the Arsenal fan. And watching us lose 8-2, I was in year 8 at school. Year 8, yeah, exactly. I was in year 8 and that was happened. Yeah, and you know what? I've got to take it. It's like when you lost the Europa League final as well. Even though we lost to Villarreal, I'm shameless with it. I'm shameless. I've got to be. You could sack off the watch along to just banter Shearer for 90 minutes. I know how getting there as well. No worries, my friend. Thank you again. J-Links for Ronnie. What a sub that is, by the way. Exactly. Ronnie, he put you at 1-0 up. And then, you know what? I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, tactical masterclass once again, takes him off. Like, to be honest, I understand he's 36, he can't play in 2 games in a week, etc. But Ronaldo is not. He doesn't have the body of a 36-year-old. So I don't understand that one. I know he doesn't give you anything defensively, going backwards the other way. So it's not a great substitution in my eyes. J-Lings was my boy too. He was. Why are you using was in past tense? You've just ditched him off like that. Now, I thought he was a loyal one. If that was me on the pitch, you're going to say, oh, Tariq was my boy too. No, I'm not having that. Yeah, Grace, you know it. Shearer is fuming. Well, we'll be waiting and seeing if you're waiting and seeing. We're going to wait and see if you're going to be fuming afterwards. I highly doubt it. You've got a much better manager at the helm. Even if you did go down to 10 men, I don't think the game for you would go that way against Zenit St. Petersburg. You could argue are a better side than Young Boys. But it is what it is. I need to stop talking about it. Poor Donny van der Beek, by the way. He comes on and I know his first start, Wan-Bissaka gets sent off in the first half, and there you go. He gets taken. It wasn't him who got taken off. It was Sancho, which isn't going to do any good for his confidence. But it's not great at all. Hey, Tish, nice to see you too. Thank you for joining. Shearer's going to cry in his room now. He has to. Actually fuming. We should have come away with an easy win. Oh, no, Young Boys. Come on. Do you know what the maddest thing is? That's the easiest game in your group. Like, you have to win. Basically, to qualify from your group in the Champions League, you need to win. You need to be undefeated from your home games, and you need to win all your home games and win one away game, and you can afford to lose 2. Do you know what I mean? Because that gives you 12 points. So you need more than 10 points generally to qualify from a group in the Champions League, and that's a terrible start with Villarreal, Unai Emery, and Atalanta to come. Atalanta aren't the same side that they have been previously, but still they will pose a test for your defence. I'd say, you see how how Wolves are playing now? Yeah. Atalanta have been doing that for quite a few years, like nice, brilliant attacking football using that wing-back formation, the 3 at the back. Beware of Atalanta. What are your feelings on the alliance? You see, this is what I'm saying now. This is what I mean. Like, I've had to take my medicine. Yeah, United legend Van Persie. I can't do it. But now I have to let me have my moment, because I don't want to talk about Robin Van Persie at all. Oh, you should never. You still can't do that. Look at that question mark. See, you want it. But yes, the teams are lining up. I think I've got the Chelsea game on screen at the moment. I'm not sure I want this one. I don't know. I think I might. The goal show is on. I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to stick on. So I think I'm going to stick on one game for the first half. Actually, I might watch the Bayern Munich Barcelona one. Is anyone else here watching the Chelsea versus Zenit? I can flick between the two then if anything major happens and have a look. But before I carry on, I think this prediction is going to be tricky because Zenit have literally either won or drew all the last games in the past month. Okay, let me know your predictions because that's going to be interesting for both games actually. Chelsea versus Zenit. I want to hear both, even if you're not watching both, because I'm going to be keeping an eye. And yeah. So I haven't thought of my predictions yet. So whilst you're getting yours in, I'll go through the comments right now. Oh no, how you see what I'm saying? That's a low blow. It is a low blow. That is 3-0 Chelsea. Yes, bro. Yes, Jake. Do you know what? I saw your comment as well. I was about doing the watch long. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, I went to bed late last night. I woke up early, went to the gym, went to work, and I had to have a nap. I had a banging headache in my right eye just behind here. And do you know when it goes like, and I was scared to become a migraine. But United have eased my pain away. Oh, that's it. I'm finished now. I promise. United fans, I'm sorry because I'll lose like literally all my viewers because most of you are United fans. Sorry. But prediction for early UCL top winner. I will go through that as I'm watching the game. That's a very good question. Let me come back to that one as well. I still need to set up the screen above me so I can share both screens. But yeah, as we saw, Young Boys beating Manchester United and Sevilla drawing to Salzburg, which is a good result for the Austrian side, I believe. You know how Sevilla are with their European prowess. Yes, Jake Grace, know how exactly. We got all of you here. Thank you for everyone who's joining. We got the usuals as you are, Ed too. Thank you for everyone who's joining. Is Young Boys the worst football club? Yeah, exactly. And that makes it even worse because on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok especially. Shira, I know you're going to get a lot of this. You're going to see it all over your For You page. You've been seeing all the Ronaldo's compilations. Now it's going to be this one. Ed, I think it's going to be 1-1 because then it are all right. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Grace, you've done your research, and I give you a massive respect for that because I didn't even know what they've done in their last few games. So thank you for showing me that. That means they've been undefeated. So they have had a decent side. I haven't looked at the lineups yet, to be honest, either. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to share the screen, and the game's going to kick off because I'm trying to catch up to all your comments right now. Nah, Grace, have faith. Exactly. Chelsea will boss this. Zenit play nobodies every week. Yeah, the Russian league is not as strong as it used to be. I remember when Arsenal in the Champions League, we used to get like CSKA Moscow with like Wagner Love, them man there. Yeah. They used to have some decent players. Arshavin coming from. I've got the Barcelona game switched on right now. If anyone is watching the Chelsea, please let me know because I might have to. If none of you are watching it, then I might have to flick on the Chelsea game and end up flicking through to see what's happened. I've got faith, but not too much. Like, never seen them play. Just looking at their past matches, maybe good. To be fair, to be in the Champions League, as we've seen with young boys, they can't be that bad to be coming in the Champions League and, you know, playing and bossing it. For those of you watching, we've got 9 people watching. Please hit the like button if you're new. Get in the comments as well. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know where you're watching it from and get at like what your thoughts on the Manchester United game. If you're a Manchester United fan, what's your thoughts on the Chelsea? What do you think your game's going to be on the Chelsea? I can't say that on Chelsea. If they're going to win tonight, let me know. Or Barcelona or Bayern Munich. 2-1 eat Chelsea, easy. So she's going there. Never seen them play. Just looking at their past matches, so maybe a good 2-1. Okay, 2-1 win. UCL winner, genuinely no idea this year. I know this is where I'm going to have this conversation with you guys to see and determine who mine is. I've not really given it too much depth just yet. I've been posing a question out there because I want to hear everyone else's point of view. 2, Chelsea win 4-0. Okay, I can't watch any of the games, so I'm expecting a good commentary of you. Okay, Jake, I'll make sure I provide that for you. Clear, concise commentary with a lot of tone to it as well. So, do you know, like when you're listening to the football on the radio and it gets kind of, you know, when you listen to the football on the radio and they start like, oh, it's a chance. And you find out that they probably didn't even cross the halfway line. Yeah. And it gives you like that anxiety, especially when it's your team. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that for you. Don't worry. Change it to 3-0. Okay, Grace, I'm locking it in. It's locked in. It's put it in the bank. 3-0. You're going for. That's your new spot. That's the place I work for. Yeah, I thought I'd just stick it. Do you know what? I'm gonna be totally clear, transparent, and honest. I didn't have any other shirts ironed yet. I took this off. You know, when I'm chilling around the house, I'm chilling without a t-shirt. Yeah, especially when I'm upstairs in my room. And to be fair, you guys don't want to see this bare hairy chest, so I had to just put on the top that I wore from work earlier. I'm gonna have to iron a new one. Trust me, I will be sweating in here. All of them. Yeah, you know it. Shearer knows it. Chris, nice to have you here. Appreciate you coming. Thank you for dropping in. Sweet Man United blew it. Okay. And you're watching Barca Bayern. Chris, do you know what? To make you feel, you know what? I've got a chat task for you. Got a task. Give you a welcome task. If you can watch the Bayern Munich, Bayern Munich, Barcelona versus Bayern Munich, I'll stick on the Chelsea Zenit. And will you be able to give me updates, please? I appreciate that. Thank you, Chris, and welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. Welcome to all the new viewers. Get the notification back. Know-how's doing my job for me. Appreciate that one, Know-how. As the man said, get that notification bell on, people. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Ed's doing the work too. Here we go. You know what? You have to get 1,000 subscribers to make people moderators, but I already know who mine are already. Okay, my mods for the chat. When it gets techie at times, get liking the video and sharing the stream out, guys. Let's build this community. I taught him all he knows, Jake. You know that. Oh, you see, that is. To be fair, I've had a lot of teaching from you. You had to do that. Fadsley's not happy at all, and I can see why. Don't get why he brought Martial on for Fred. We're clearly not attacking. Just let Fred defend then. Thank you. This is why, Fadsley, I apologise. I've had my laughter, but let's get into realism now. The game has kicked off between Chelsea and Zenit. By the way, it is 0-0. But yeah, I don't get why he brought on Martial for Fred when you were but to be fair, that the goal's not his mistake. I did think his substitutions were very weird given the circumstances. Like he brings on Dalot just before half time when Wan-Bissaka gets sent off, and then he brings on Varane and switches to a three at the back with wing backs, and really just gives the onus on to young boys. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe you can leave Ronaldo isolated up top, but then still keep your midfield the same. I just really don't get. I really don't get it from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Grace is here with the 23 predictions. Oh yes. Welcome, Chris. And he's watching from Canada. Yes, nice, Canada. I love Canada, Chris. Got family up in Canada. Where in Canada are you watching, if you don't mind? We got family in Edmonton, Ontario. I think that's in Edmonton, isn't it? Ontario, or is that somewhere different? Alberta and Toronto as well. So it's nice to see. Thank you for joining, Chris. No, Davis for Bayern Munich. Okay, that's a big one because I know Canadian. He's the Canadian star boy at the moment. Canada have been doing quite well, haven't they, as well? Oh, I know who this is. It's Moss. That's what it is. It's Moss. I know. Yes, Moss. Thank you for joining. Because as soon as I saw Canadian Goon, I was like, hang on. That's it. Thank you for joining, Chris. No, Davis. I know you're a big fan. Disappointing for Canada as well with Emma Raducanu winning in the tennis. I know you was keen on watching that and watching Leila Fernandez too, who is very good. Both have a bright future in the sport. Where did you learn your patter, Tariq? Or is it where did I learn my patter? Sorry, I can't work that one out. Pardon me. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments. Okay, go to St. Pete's. Okay, Petersburg. That's what he's on about. How long have you been doing this? How long have I been doing this? About 4 weeks now. No, not 4 weeks. 5 weeks. Is it 5? Basically, I started on the start of August. So that's what, 6 weeks? Yeah, 6 weeks. My maths was terrible. Hopefully, I'm more entertaining than I am good at maths. And it brings, some more energy rather than my quick intuition thinking with, working numbers together. But yes, it's been 6 weeks now, so I'm very happy for the community that we have built already. Thank you so much. Know how you've been a massive part of it too, and I really appreciate it. Let me know who's going to win the Champions League. That's my question to you guys. If you have thought of it yet, who is going to win the Champions League this season? Okay, for this prediction, I'm predicting all the big teams to lose. You're hoping so that no one, Chelsea, Man City will still ban to you because they don't play until tomorrow. Liverpool, etc. You're just going to get it all. That's what the problem when you play first in the Champions League, and you literally did because it was the 5:45 kickoff. Since I said that, let's go Barca. Teasing it. Shearer, man, you gassing me up. Thank you, man. Thank you, my bro. You give me such kind words after I just completely dished your team. So that's real love there. Appreciate that. Mendy or Kepa in net? It's a good question. I haven't looked at the lineups because we've been just literally on it since the start. And do you know what? I'm going to do it right now. Then I'll get back to your comments quickly. It won't take me too long. People don't go anywhere. Oh, that's the reason why it was playing. Oh, because I had the stream playing on YouTube on my other tab. There we go. I can turn my volume up again now. Just trying to get the lineups for you as per usual on Flash Score. That's what I like to use. It's easy to use as well. Chelsea, I keep getting them mixed up. I said Chelsea Bayern Munich earlier. Now I'm saying Chelsea Barcelona. It's not. That would be a fantastic game to watch, but it's Chelsea versus Zenit St. Petersburg. So let me zoom in, get this all set up for you, everyone. Share screen. Bang. Just got to be hot on this now. And share. There we go. There's the lineup for the two teams. In goal, it is Edouard Mendy and Lukaku's in the box there. Edouard Mendy in goal, Christensen, Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Alonso, Jorginho, Kovacic, James. James returns as he isn't suspended in this competition. I think his suspension ran out as well, by the way. Mason Mount and Hakim Ziyech provide the support for Romelu Lukaku up top. Kritsiuk, this is going to be interesting. Sutormin, Chistyakov, Rakitsky. I know Rakitsky's or Rakitsky. Rakitsky, he used to play for Shakhtar Donetsk, and I really did like him on FIFA. Santos, I don't know who Santos is. Malcolm, those Chelsea fans, you may be aware of him. Barcelona 2, you may be aware of Malcolm. Let me just get this background off. It doesn't go with the colour scheme quite well. There we go. Malcolm, you've got Wendell, Barrios, Kuzayev, Claudinho, and Azmoun, who was actually tipped. I'll tell you something interesting about Azmoun. He was tipped to be the next Iranian Messi. I don't think he's become that yet. Excuse me for that one, people. Apologies there. Phone call, and that's very unprofessional of me. What you saying? Well, for me, Ed, I know it's the predictions, Grace. The West, close to Edmonton. Oh, nice to see. Yes, I'm glad that you are here, Chris. Thank you for joining. SASK. Okay. I love Canadians. You know what I mean? Like, I think they make the best music. I put that in the Discord server before. I'm not sure if you did see it. I just love Canada, how you are a lot more closer to British people than you are American, even though you're right next to America. So yeah, I believe that we have a better connection anyway, in terms of slang even too, and culture. So yeah, do appreciate you coming, man. No, now United have drawn. You mean lost? I need Chelsea to lose, so I'm going 1-0 Zenit. Sorry, you opened the window there. Know how you gave it? You literally left the door open. You left your front door open, and you let the banter, not banter, yeah, the criticism flow. I guess it is banter at the end of the day. Oh, I don't know why the comments. It's not letting me pick the comments. Oh, there we go. That's better. I need to catch up on your comments there, people. Go Dutch Barca. United drawn. You're right. Oh yes, I can see. She was born in Toronto, Radicani. Oh really? I didn't even know that. Thank you for bringing that up. I didn't know that. Is that correct? Or are you bantering? I'm not sure. Maybe have a look whilst I'm on my phone. I could have a look on here, but you know what? It's just easier to type in on my phone for me. Emma, let me turn that off. Oh, she was as well. She was born in Toronto, and wow, there you go. It made in Toronto, and she's actually 7 days before my birthday. She's born on the 13th of November, 2002. So she's 4 years younger than me, though. But she's 7 days away, close to sharing my birthday, exactly a week. So I know the Saturday before my birthday, she'd be celebrating hers. So yeah, wow, Canada, I guess that's just made in Canada. Your presenting skills, thank you very much. Do you know what? I don't actually know. I think, do you know what it is? Actually, I was having this conversation with my manager at work. Growing up in a church where we had to do things like Bible reading, talk to people, do like plays for the nativity, and really feeling confident in talking to older people. That's what I think it is, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I just feel. And I used to go out on the streets as well and used to talk to people. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate those kind words, and thank you for appreciating it too. He learned it from me. I'm trying to take all his credit. You do deserve it there, bro. You know what I mean? You know what? I speak highly of you. I'm not going to get too emotional. You know what I mean? I can't, words alone can't do it. And you know what? These people are here for the watch along. So yeah, can we just skip to West Ham versus United again? I mean, you know, luckily you're going to have Wan-Bissaka for that one. How did you find the channel, Chris? Oh, I know how Chris did. Atlanta 1-0 up. Okay. I'm just trying to catch up to your comments a bit now. Yo, it's going mental. Azmoun in the box. Well defended by Andres Christensen there. You seem like you... Oh, really? Do you know what I used to do? No, how I'll tell you this is it's probably a little bit sad. But what I used to do is when I used to play FIFA, this is where I used to get my commentating skills. I used to describe when I was a kid, sat in my boxes Had no top when I was a little kid playing FIFA by myself in the house, looking at the screen. Oh, now here's a chance. That's what I mainly did in my school holidays. I wasn't there going out climbing trees. I wasn't doing anything interesting. I was there using my imagination when playing PlayStation. And to be fair, it kept me off the streets. And also, that's probably a good reason to it. But yeah, I just used to do this kind of commentating and talk to myself quite a lot. So may as well talk to you guys in front of a camera, which is like talking to myself in a way, but it's definitely not, because I'm getting to see what you guys are saying, get typing, and I love it. So yeah, that's probably the reason why. Arsenal will win, I think. Okay. Arsenal will win what? Arsenal to win the... These people, you need to stop it. But well defended there by Reece James. Zenit are looking decent, Gracie's shout there about Zenit St. Petersburg looking a threat. They have started pretty well. Asmoon there. Got the flick on. Reece James, fantastic defending, well covered. Asmoon did very well. I'm definitely not the Iranian Messi. Claudinho had the chance to shoot. Well defended for Reece James. That's where you have to be stayed concentrated. I think he lost his concentration initially, but well recovered from the lad. Corner, terrible corner. Given to Kovacic in midfield. Chelsea looking to counter-attack now. Foul given away by Zenit St. Petersburg. Ed, do the 5 dot. Dot the 5 dot. Davis is in, of course, but the Zone app had him. Oh, okay. The Zone. Tell him to fix up, man. Chris, Liverpool to win. Liverpool are playing tomorrow, or we'll be doing a watch along for the Liverpool AC Milan game. You guys, if anyone's watching, join in. Let's get watching that. I'm going to start that one earlier so we can get through all the comments and that early, and then also show the lineups before. That will be on at 7:30 tomorrow. Nice, he isn't hurt. Exactly. That's what you like to hear from a Canadian. Keep that star boy fit and well. Does he, do you know, for the Canadian national team, does he play left back or does he play left wing? Because obviously he can play in left wing, and that's when Bayern Munich did sign him. He actually played in the right wing too. But obviously they found him in that left back position due to injuries, and he really excelled. So they had to keep him there really. And he was a threat. And Ziyech with a shot. Just found out United lost. Oh, did you really? Oh, no, how? Oh. That's why I was doing the whole... I wouldn't be doing it about a draw. I probably would still do it about a draw. Mason Mount, I think. Yeah, that was. Who tried to look for Lukaku, just played it a bit too high. Basically, Ed, he learned about the channel through the Discord server that I'm in, to do with, if any of you are Arsenal fans here, Harry Simiu, Chronicles of a Gooner, get joining. I'm a member there, and I sent it into the Discord server, and I think that's how he found it. So yes, I'm glad to have you on board, Chris. Know how they threw it away, mate. Exactly. Jesse Lingard literally gave it away. Know how, let me know when you see the goal. You need to watch it back. Just got exposed by... she's still hanging. I think she's still hanging on that head. It's about the predictions, Grace's predictions, but she's gone for the 3-0. That's locked in. It's all friendly banter here. Well, go on, my bro. Thank you, Samson, for joining. I hope you're doing good. Appreciate you for joining and showing love and support. I hope you're doing good, man. I miss you in the gym. I've been going early in the morning, and I've not been able to go after work because I've been working hard trying to get these streams set up, and yeah, basically save as much energy throughout the later parts of the day for this. All the newcomers, like and subscribe, people. Thank you, Ed. Listen to him there. Know how Chelsea got to win. Yes, they do have to. Grace, it's because Man United fans are a bit hurt at the moment, and they want to share their pain with someone. They're Ronaldo, sorry, I'm not going to do it anymore. Bayern free kick, Atlanta 1-0 up, as you said. Radicani is the tennis. Owen Hargreaves. Oh, yes. I know what you mean by that. Like, born in Canada, represents like England, could represent Germany as well. Yeah, but obviously for Radicani, born in Canada, represents Britain, grew up in Britain, but obviously a Romanian heritage. So yes, that's the today's world, and that's why I appreciate, and that's how you're able to get so many talented people across these different nations, and I love it. Drake, baby, you know it. Drake is my favorite artist. I'd say he's He's my GOAT. I know that's a bit controversial for me to say, given like I know his capabilities and I know he's not a lyricist. Well, he's a lyricist, but he's not on the level of previous rappers like, you know, Biggie for me, Tupac, as some people say, Nas, even Jay-Z. So yeah. But in terms of just music and artistry, I love him, and you can listen to all different types of music with Drake. He was a brilliant, wise man. I was a wise man in the nativity. Jake's here for the commentary. Thank you, Jake. Oh, Jake. Sorry, Jake's here for the commentary. Apologies for that. Thank you for bringing that. Jake's probably thinking, I have no idea what's going on in the game. Tariq, you're not bringing me anything. It is still 0-0 in this game between Zenit St. Petersburg and Chelsea as well. 16 minutes and a half in. I've switched on to the Barcelona Bayern Munich game. It is still 0-0. I've got Chris giving me the updates on that one. Appreciate you for doing that one there. PlayStation's better. Grace knows it. Grace, PlayStation or Xbox? Let me know your preference, your choice. Mine's PlayStation. I never get people to do with. I never get it with Xbox because I never had one. So I've never had one. Memphis dealing. That's what Memphis Depay. Rubbish. Too bad about that Liverpool boys leg. Oh yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Harvey Elliott. A shame for him. Hopefully he does recover soon and very quickly. How is Memphis doing in that game? Is he the replacement for Messi, I guess? Oh, okay. Okay. That one didn't show up. I was no way. I was thinking then, I was like, okay. Plays left back, forward too fast. Left forward, left back, left forward. So is he like a left wing back in that formation? I guess he probably would be. You know, give him the license to literally attack down that left, give him all of that. So yeah, thanks for letting me know. I know you're massive. You know what? I like it. I love the fact that you are proud and Canadian and you do follow all Canadians throughout all sport. And I love that. And, you know, I love Canada too. Always. Do you know what I've always said? I think I'd prefer to, I'd prefer to live in Canada than the US, you know. I actually would. Chronicles, exactly. Tell me about it. Barca boys on the front foot. Hargreaves a joke, yes. Thank you for letting me know about Barca doing well. Who's Sue? Sue! Ronaldo celebration. I love that one though. Who's Sue? It's probably the way I pronounce it. It's not the greatest. From Calgary, played his brother in. Oh wow, fair play. Is that Owen Hargreaves? Decent. I know you're joking, don't you worry. I like Owen faking he has accent English on the DAZN app. Yeah, he's probably one of the worst pundits in history, which is why he's on the DAZN app now. And I don't think he's on BT Sport anymore. I hope. Love that though, how exactly. EPL show, Hargreaves. I mean, you know, he should have. He's got to represent them. I love his accent as well. And do you know what I mean? Like, it's always a toss-up to do that. If you're... It also depends on... I'm not too sure on the history of Owen Hargreaves. How long did he stay in Canada? Was he born in Canada? Was he? Know how you'll be better. You know what? I'm going to leave this to you. Know how was he born in Canada? Because you know what, you're hitting me with the good facts here. You know about these more than me. Looking good, Memphis. Okay, that's what I like to see. Of course, they're nuts in America. You know it. And Michael Owen is okay, but Hargreaves is rubbish. Yeah. You think Michael Owen's better than Owen Hargreaves? That's a good one. That is. Oh, so he grew up in Calgary. Went to Bayern Munich at 6. Nah, yeah, he's got to represent. Nah, for me, definitely. You have to represent. You've literally gone through your childhood there. And yeah, nah, you have to represent Canada for me in those situations. Hargreaves clown, yeah, definitely. Now you have to represent them in that, given how long you've spent there. You've grown up, you spent most of your life, you've made loads of friends there. And yeah. And they've also bled you through too. That's another thing with sport. They've allowed you. They've give you that they've kicked you on to become a professional footballer, and they've given you that platform for the likes of Bayern Munich to go and purchase you. So the best thing that you can do is represent them and try and get them. And he would have been their best player at that period. Am I wrong? Am I right? Let me know, because there might be someone that I'm not thinking of in that same period who was Canadian and also killing it in the game. Yeah, he was born in Canada. His dad's from Bolton from memory, and he grew up in Canada, then went to Germany as a late teen. Okay, so his family's from Bolton. So he's got an English dad, and yeah, fair enough. It's his decision, but in my opinion, I think you've got to represent Canada there. I'm getting myself down to London in November, so I've got to see if the Five Guys down there is better than the one near me. Grace, I know when we spoke about the Five Guys, it was an issue that you had near you. Five Guys is amazing. It is overpriced. I know it's the same in America. Is there Five Guys in Canada, Chris? But yeah, I know it's very overpriced. It is very nice, and I'm not too sure if it's worth the price that you're paying, though. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. His dad's Welsh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you would have needed him. But to be fair, his injury-ridden career wouldn't have done much for you anyway. And I think he probably would have even struggled even more, given his physical capabilities, to manage with the obviously with international football as well as club football. Start saving now, Grace. If you want a Five Guys, it's super expensive. Tell me about it. My childhood hero was from Calgary, as far as I remember. Okay, who's that? Bret the Hitman Hart. Yes, I used to like Bret Hart. WWE fans out there. He was mine. I grew up just after the Attitude Era, really. I do remember it. I wasn't really watching wrestling back then. I grew up with the John Cena's, Randy Orton's, The Rock when he returned. I was watching WrestleMania back in them days. Who else? Who else am I missing? CM Punk, those type of men. So yeah, just after when it started, I don't know how wrestling's doing now. To be honest, I haven't really watched it. Nah, I love this though. No bads. This is what it's about. There's nothing really happening in the Chelsea game either. Anyway, nothing of note, nothing worthy of constant chat about. I mean, I would have definitely struggled to go through all these comments in the Leeds-Liverpool game, especially given how entertaining that was in the first half. It's not quite the same here. They just keep showing the Zenit St. Petersburg goalkeeper, and I will be quite honest, I haven't been keeping a good eye on this. Old school WWF, there, you know how, yeah, we got them, they're good, okay. Way too overpriced, though, and overrated, yeah. Is he? Wow, 65. Wow. I mean, I think I've seen him before. I used to play him on the WWE games on the PlayStation as well. Honestly, that's what I used to do as a kid. Five Guys. Oh, yes. They are good. Very good Five Guys. Showing my age. Oh, the fries. Woo! The fries are nice too. Do you think they're better than McDonald's? That's a good debate. Chris, McDonald's or Five Guys fries? Burgers, it's not even close. Obviously, Five Guys is way better. Just Zlatan is out for the Liverpool game tomorrow. Yes, thank you for bringing that up, Ed. If anyone is keen and anyone didn't know that, Zlatan is out for the Liverpool game tomorrow with an Achilles tendon injury. I saw Fabrizio Romano tweet earlier on. I wouldn't have known that otherwise because I haven't really been on the sports app all day. I haven't been keeping up with the up-to-date news apart from when I switched on the Manchester United game and saw them lose. So, yeah, and as I was setting up the stream, I saw that goal as well. Hit Bret the Hitman Hart. Goal for Alexandro. Okay, so who are they playing? Who are Juventus playing? Or Piemonte Calcio? Alexandro scoring. Thank you for bringing me that update, Fadsley. Appreciate that one. The Heart Foundation. Yes, that's what that is. Brilliant. Stone Cold, D-Generation X, The Rock, etc. was my era. We were all into it at school for 2 years. It was amazing, though, back then. Yeah, still Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shawn Michaels, HBK, Triple H. Oh, there's a good tackle there. He won the ball well. Zenit St. Petersburg looking to counter-attack. Hakim Ziyech is on the floor, though, and Chelsea managed to slow it down by getting enough players back to prevent the counter. So, Noel's question, whatever happened to Jonathan David? Wasn't he going to be a worldie? I'm sure, because I'm catching up now, Chris may have answered that. Oh, he hasn't. So, yes, Jonathan David, he won the league with Lille that last season. That was his first season as he came from the Belgium league. Was it Ghent or Genk? It was one of them he came from. I think it was Ghent. I presume, yeah, I think it was Ghent. And he struggled to begin with. I remember hearing that at the start, he struggled to get into the team. But then toward the back end, the second half of the season, really started to develop and settle down into the Lille team. And he was playing up front with Burak Yilmaz. So, yeah, he did develop quite well. And he's still on the Lille side. So he's still got the potential, still only 20, 21. Yeah, I know exactly. He was a good player on FIFA as well. And you know you play FM, so yeah, he would have been massive on FM too. Juve scored against Malmo. Thank you for bringing that up, Alexandro, as Fadsley said. Oh yeah, the Five Guys. Yes, the Cajun fries. They are nice. No fries are better than McDonald's. Here we got a debate here. I will. Fadsley, it's over. I will leave it. I don't want to lose you. I thought Sancho played for the club called Zebra. Juve. That's FIFA. Piemonte Calcio. Juve. Never heard of them unless you play FIFA. I mean PES, or also known as eFootball now. Yeah, the PES days are over in my eyes. They're trying to rebrand it. They're trying to develop the game and they think the rebrand is going to catch them up to FIFA. Eventually, in the long term, obviously not in the short term, because FIFA is beyond, even though I don't think FIFA is that great anymore, but the brand, it's like iPhone for me. When you have like an iPhone, they don't do anything innovative anymore. They just make sure they keep up to date with everyone else, and the brand will carry it. So yeah, with the game, with EA Sports FIFA, not the Football Federation. Fadsley, did you? Ed's doing it now. Ed, we're gonna lose him if we keep doing that. David the best. I was thinking David De Gea. David the best at Lille. Italian Arsenal sign him. He would be good, I think he's more of a second striker, and he plays in a strikers in the front two. Or would have had to sign him at camp, but obviously now we've got Martin Odegaard and Emil Smith-Rowe. It's going to be. I don't think we'll sign him. And can he play alone up front? I've never seen him play as a one up top. 21. Okay. David scores for Canada always, so he does brilliantly at international level. That's good then. Hopefully he's going to fulfill his potential, his massive potential that he does hold. And he does have the potential to be one. He's so multi-dimensional forward, left foot, right foot. He doesn't have a weak foot. He's very good at dribbling. He's creative. He's got good finishing too. He's skillful. So yeah, Jonathan David, keep your eye out for him, people. Wolves, you'd love him. I think he'd be a good Raul Jimenez replacement. But I don't know if he'd go to a team like Wolves now. He's probably got that. If he proves himself at Lille, he'll have to make that next step to a big club. As that always happens at Lille. Be a great signing. Wouldn't cost much. How much do you think he would cost? Because obviously the fact that he's Canadian wouldn't... I think that would contribute to him not costing too much as well. I do agree with you on that. Good playmaker, exactly. Yo, got to keep on top of my Canadians now. Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David. Who else have we got? Who else? Chris, let me know. Big Moss Man, let me know. Here we go. Let's make that smaller. I'm going to have a look on screen. Canadian dollars, much less, exactly. Than it would be paying in millions. Jose Altidore, he played for America, the United States men's team, and I think he probably has retired. So good. Was he the one? No, that's DK, isn't it? Is DK play for you as well? Does he play for America? He came with big potential through the MLS. Didn't he get drafted at the number 1 pick in the MLS? If I can remember correctly. I could do this research whilst I'm here. I've got my computer. We've got this watch along. But you know what? Chris is so on it. I don't really need to. He knows his stuff, man. He could be doing this. He could literally, especially when it comes to Canada. So obviously, okay. So you got obviously Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, Atiba Hutchinson. You got a goalkeeper too, Scott Arfield. Remember Scott Arfield, people? Does he still play for the Canada national team? There it is. Is it Kyle or Sile or Chile or I don't know how you pronounce that name. Laurin. Who else? Do I recognise any other? Junior Hoylett, of course. He used to play for QPR in the Premier League. Who else? Is that Liam Miller, who come from the Liverpool Academy? Liam Miller, who plays for Charlton, young 20-year-old. He probably plays for the under-21s for Wales, Canada. So yeah, those are some of the names that I recognise. So you do have some decent players, especially in the CONCACAF. They will do well, and we might see them at a World Cup. How's the World Cup qualification going? Anyone know any cheap hotels near Wembley Stadium? I need help for November. Grace, you've said cheap in London. There's nothing cheap in London. I had a mare one time. I'll tell you a little story. Went to Wireless. I booked everything apart from my friend booking the hotel. I think how old was I? About 19 at this, probably 18, 19. Booked a hotel. My friend booked the hotel, horrific hotel. And it was probably worth like how much you pay for it. Lukaku, good block. But it was probably worth about like how much a night you would get a Premier Inn. But this place, horrific, disgusting, and end up having to pay a bomb like for 2 nights. That was it. 2 nights at Premier Inn. It was like £500-600 joke. So yeah, London. Is that what's his name? I think I saw his first name earlier on. I can't pronounce that last name. Sorry, but Stefan. Okay, used to Diquo. Is it used to Diquo? Qual or used to Diquo in Portugal is amazing centre mid. Okay, 23 years of age. As I can see here, plays for Pacos. Is it Pacos de Ferreira? Does he play for? Now and then, Scott Arfield. Oh, okay, fair play. Junior big ups needs a team. Okay, would be a great. So yes, for us as well. You know your stuff, man. You should be on the scouting department at Arsenal. Honestly, you'd be amazing, especially with the way that Arsenal are going at the moment as the types of players we're going to sign. Oh, Canada second. Okay, so glad I don't live in London. Exactly. The further up north you go, is it the cheaper the further up north you go? Is it just like literally outside of London? I presume it's just that. Okay, you know your stuff, man. Amazing. He has made Canada. Yes, I can imagine. You have good young players. You've got a good age group now. Atiba Hutchinson is 37 now, and is he still at Besiktas, I think? But obviously with the likes of David. You've got David and Davis. Wow, brilliant. As you like 2 key prospects in the national team. And then you've got Stefan as well. If you can build around them and when they hit their peak, like 27 to 30 for those types of players, and you still have young players coming around, you never know. Keep an eye on Canada, and they will cause US some problems. Bayern 1-0 up. Thank you, Fadsley. Thomas Muller scoring away at the Camp Nou. Bayern, the favourites in this game, have taken the lead. I will have a look at that goal. I'm just going to stick on the goal shot at the moment. Muller scored in the 34th minute. As I'm seeing on the screen, it looks like Bayern Munich are keeping possession of the ball, as you expect, as they do have the better team. We know Barcelona, a completely different side. I will go through more in detail at half-time. Bayern scored goal. Muller, thank you for that, people. All young except Atiba, 37. He's doing well to be still playing at that age, to be fair to him. I don't know, but all I know is that it's cheap. You know what? It is anywhere outside of Atalanta are 1-0 up too, so that's good for Manchester United. Is it? I think that Manchester United probably want to draw in this game, to be honest, because they could lose to either team. Gerard Moreno having a good opportunity there. Ooh, good save from the keeper. David Davis combo, exactly. There's a good goalkeeper at Red Star. Interesting. Is it that Borjan you're on about? We're going to Qatar, yes, and then hosting the. Ooh, interesting. So that's what. So basically, your team is building for the 4 years, which is fantastic because in 4 years' time, what? Alphonso Davis is 19, so he'll be 23. Jonathan David, 24. Stefan, yeah, I'm just going to call him Steve will be, 27? So he'll be entering his prime, if not already. You've got a good few players there. Hopefully you can get some good youngsters coming through as well. The fact that you've got David and Alphonso Davis too, says a lot for your future. What did you think of Neville saying that Arsenal aren't a top 6 club anymore? It's one of those ones. Who would he class as a top 6 club then? Who would he? What's his criteria for a top 6 club? Because it's quite difficult. If Arsenal are in there, Tottenham should never have been there. Why have Tottenham ever been considered as a top 6 club? Because they've never won a trophy. And I'm not just saying that to have a dig at Tottenham, but because I do believe they're a top 6 club. Top 6 club is based upon revenue right now, and the revenue generated from these sides. And there's a clear gap between the top 6 and the rest of the Premier League. So that is why they generate more interest when fans watch, more than Leicester City. People are going to watch a Tottenham game more. There's more Tottenham fans around the world than there are Leicester. So it's just more to do with the exposure for me about top 6. The Premier League, there's never been a defined top 6 because if you can't, it's not like in any other league where you have Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund always there within the top 2 or top 4 at least. And then you've also got in Italy, you've got Juventus, Inter Milan, AC Milan, and Roma, Lazio, always in and around. But then you've got Atalanta, broken through. Who else? Then you've obviously got in Ligue 1, PSG, Lyon, Monaco, Marseille. And those are the leagues. Portugal, Premier League's not like that at all. The competitiveness and the reason why it is so well watched and so entertaining and the biggest league in the world. And why do we say it's the biggest league in the world? Because of how much coverage it gets. So yeah, that's the reason for me. There's Moss saying it there too. I do think they do use it for clicks sometimes. Gonna shoot off now, bro. Got work at 4. Appreciate you for joining, Jake. Thank you so much. Apologies I didn't give you too much commentary to do with the game, but that's been a goal in the Villarreal. And Villarreal have equalised against Atalanta. Manu Trigueros, the guy who scored against Arsenal too, has only gone and scored against Atalanta to level, which is what Man United fans are hoping and they want from this game. Man, what a career Thomas Muller's had. Yeah, I know. The space. Who said it now? He's a master at finding space. He's nowhere near like aesthetically pleasing on the eye in terms of his technical ability or the way he runs, or even his running style. As I already said, his running style, his dribbling style, it doesn't all equate to Thomas Muller like being so good. But look at the career he's had, the goals he's scored, the trophies he's won. Yeah, massive. And a real leader too. Leicester replaced them, he said. Okay, then so that means Leicester have replaced, and who's replacing Tottenham? Who? This is what I mean. Like, who are you going to take? You have to take Tottenham out of the top 6 then. If Leicester have replaced Arsenal, then why are I haven't looked into it too much, so he's probably had an answer for all of this. But why can't Leicester replace Tottenham? Because Arsenal won trophies in recent years. We won an FA Cup not too long ago. I know we won quite a few FA Cups in recent years. Mikel Arteta, this current manager, has won an FA Cup. So it depends on what your class is. And I don't agree with that one. I do believe that the top 6 is based off upon revenue, basically, not upon league position, because that's always changing. West Ham, top 6, Wolves finishing the top 6 one season too. You're not going to say they're a top 6 club in and out. Do you know what I mean? So it's just keeping it consistent. Good shout. Thank you. Lille, was it a Lille playing? Lille Wolfsburg? Is it Wolfsburg they're playing? Villarreal 1-1. Thank you, Fadsley. You're a top man. Manu Trigueros. After we lost to old boys, I really hope Atalanta Villarreal draw. Yeah, that's what you need, to be honest. You can't be having one team going clear, having that 3-point advantage, because if it was Atalanta or Villarreal, that would make the games against them even more difficult. Whereas you'd need to grab 4 points to finish from that game, or like, yeah, basically, because I can't see young boys beating. I can't see young boys qualifying, even though it has made the group interesting. We're gonna have to wait and see. So we own the FA Cup. Exactly. We've won the FA Cup the most times. We can boast that. Every team in the top 6 has something to boast about, to be quite honest. And that's why we are the Big 6 club. Apart from Tottenham don't have anything to boast about in terms of trophies. Manchester United, you won the most league titles. Liverpool won the most Champions Leagues out of any English club. Chelsea and Man City have been the best teams, are the top 2 teams in the past decade. So they're already in there. Arsenal won the most FA Cups, and we've had to win quite a few in recent years, in the past 10 years, to even keep that going. So, yeah, that's my point. And Leicester have won a Premier League. So for me, Leicester should be in the top 6. He's right about that. But for Tottenham's place, Leicester won a Premier League and FA Cup and competed in the top 6 for the same amount of time that Tottenham have, to be honest. I know they haven't finished in the Champions League or been in the Champions League as much as Tottenham, but it doesn't really matter if you're not winning it. Davis owning the left-hand side against Barca. I can't expect. Who's the Barca right back? Is it Serginho Dest? So that's his. Oh, good save from the Atalanta goalkeeper there, from Gerard Moreno, the Villarreal striker. But there has been a penalty in the Malmo versus Juventus game for Juventus. So Juventus could extend their lead. You didn't mention Lille. Yeah, true. Big shout there. I didn't mention Lille for League 1. So they're not necessarily better than PSG. Like, do you know what I mean? And yeah, and PSG haven't won every league title, even when they should have. Sigurdsson. Bit of a dead game, this Chelsea match. Is it, Grace? I've not seen anything on the ticker or on what's it called? The goal show. Sorry, people. I'm losing my head a bit. But yeah. So it's 20-4 here, 340 for those guys. I'm from Malaysia. Okay. It's a normal thing now to watch the game of football. After that, no way. That's Fadsley. Thank you so much for joining me from Malaysia, man. Yo, that's a big shout. The fact that you watched those games at that time. So, you know what? This is why I give massive credit to football fans around the world. They get so much stick. I feel like it's like, how we can be quite arrogant as English people in terms of we go to the games, we're a proper fan and all that. You know what I mean? But like, nah, you guys have to commit just as much to waking up at those times, supporting the team that you like love. And when you're watching your team lose, and for you being a Man United fan, you suffered a lot over the years, but you still get up and to watch. Massive credit to you there, Fadsley. And you are a proper fan. Don't let anyone else tell you any different. I know people can move mad on social media. You are the real ones. And that's the same for you as well, Moss, for being an Arsenal fan. I know what... to me, I mean, I love football, but I don't know if I'd like. I love my sleep too. So, especially for what Arsenal have been giving us the past few seasons, is my FPL viewable or whatever? Because it wasn't last time. Oh well, something to do on half time. Oh, what's that? Hey, is that in Malaysian? Okay. Is that the? Okay, that's interesting. I like to see that know-how. I have a mint FPL, mate. We'll give that a look, Grace. We'll have a look at yours as well. 2-0 Juventus. Thank you for bringing me that one. Was it Dybala who scored? I think I'm seeing Dybala celebrating. Thank you for letting me know. There he goes. There he is. Hot on it. Appreciate that, man. Fadsley, you're a top man. Half time in the Chelsea game between Chelsea and Zenit St. Petersburg. 0-0. Showing Lukaku. So maybe he's had some chances that we yet to know. Grace, let me know. Has Lukaku had any chances? Should he have scored? They're showing him quite a bit. Or is that just because he's the biggest whole profile name on the pitch? Early morning Saturdays. What time is it you have to wake up? Say, all right, I'm going to give you 3 different times. What time do you have to wake up if it is a 12:30 kickoff on a Saturday, a 3 o'clock kickoff, or 5:30? So there's 3 different times. Would you able to like list them? Must, because I don't know what the time difference is. Is it 5 hours? Is it? I'm not sure. Is it 5 or 8? I'm not sure. It obviously depends on which part of Canada you're into. But obviously that's I'm talking about time zone. So yeah, was it 3 Juve? Wow, they scored again. Who is it? Let me change. Is it Morata? Woo! Okay, Juve trying to do it there. Dybala, he scored the second goal, and then Morata for the third. Thank you for that one. There's been shots, but not on target. Chelsea being wasteful, unlike he was against Aston Villa, where he was extremely clinical in that game, which is the reason why Aston Villa lost. And yeah, they were terrible on both ends of the pitch, up front and going, and at the back, Aston Villa were. Midfield, they were excellent though. Arguably, they were definitely better than Chelsea in the first half. But as soon as Jorginho came on, he wrapped the game up. So it's about them strikers finishing their opportunities. Know how used to live in Singapore. Malaysians have a special place in my heart. No way. How long was you living in Singapore for? That's so interesting. Because what other countries have you been to? Because I've not actually traveled the world as much as I wanted to. And the food, Singapore food. Oh, the food in Singapore must have been amazing. Morata. Oh yeah, I've already gone through that. Dybala is a diabolical striker. I'd like to see him in EPL. Yes, I would like to see him too. I would love having Dybala in there. Another star name, another character, that famous. Is it that? No, it's that way. It's that way on camera. It's that celebration that he does. It's nice to see that he had a good relationship with Pogba when they were both at Juventus together, and he kind of went under his shadow. He went under the shadow of Cristiano Ronaldo when he arrived, struggled to get as much game time, struggled to fit the likes of them in, but now he's hitting the ground, and that's what we want to see, hitting the ground running and taking up his opportunity that he has been given. So he lived 3 years in Taiwan, 3 years Singapore. Wow. So he spent 9 years in Asia. Wow. Fair play, man. That must have been amazing. Like a real, true experience. I love that one. But if I'm going to pose you a question now, you can only go to one of those countries ever again. You've shared this equal amount of time. Which country would you go to? You can only visit one of Taiwan, Singapore, or China. Don't get off guard with Juve. It's just now. Yeah, they've had a horrific start in Serie A, losing 2 games and drawing 1. They are winless. So this might be something that they use to generate some confidence. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what football is. Isn't Kulusevski an Arsenal fan? Is he? Interesting. The Swede. Hopefully he comes to Arsenal. I wouldn't mind having Kulusevski there. We don't necessarily... I'm trying to look for my water. Oh, sorry. I wouldn't mind having Kulusevski at Arsenal, to be quite honest with you. Love him. Direct. Tall, very tall winger, very direct and skillful, left-footed, cutting down inside. Can also play as a second striker too. I want that one. He didn't quite impress in the Euros. I was quite disappointed with Kulusevski's performances at the Euros for the Sweden team. Obviously, he didn't perform as good as Alexander Isak, who I'm a massive fan, who would also take at Arsenal, who wouldn't I take? So, yeah. So Taiwan, he's chosen Taiwan. That'll be a big debate. The Chinese people wouldn't be like the Chinese people of China, of the Republic of China, wouldn't like to hear that one. Singapore food, I can imagine. Oh, see, super. I can imagine. Yes, I love it. Oh, it's amazing. I just love the food from that part of the world. Malaysian food. Oh, we say Malaysian's better than Singapore. Love that shout. You gotta stay low there. I'm sure you'd be honest as well if you thought it was better. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind. You know that we wouldn't mind many players at Arsenal nowadays. Question is, would you mind Kulusevski know-how? Would you want Kulis? You don't need him. You've got so many attacking players. You don't need to worry about that. Who else? Okay, Liverpool. If there was a Liverpool fan in here, that would be the debate. Juve dropping off. Might see him at Arsenal now. Hopefully. For Juve to drop off at that level where coming to Arsenal was a sideward step, they would have to drop off quite a bit further. But or that we would have to level up. I hope that's what it would be. I'm an optimistic Arsenal fan. You wouldn't believe the way I'm talking about me there, our club there. I was having Ed saying in the comments in one of the videos, 10th we're going to finish. Moss, have a word with him. I don't know if he's here at the moment. Drop a message in the chat, and I'll give him and I'll make sure I'll let him know. He's saying that Arsenal are going to finish 10th. I don't believe that. Where do you think we're going to finish, Moss? Fadsley, 100%. He agrees with you about Malaysian food. Name me some Malaysian cuisine know-how, Fadsley. What's your favourite one? Actually, this is a good way. What is your favourite dish of Malaysian food? Is it, and it can be dessert or main, sweet or savoury, I don't mind. Singapore was part of Malaysia. Basically, there was a state in Malaysia. Then they decided to move away from Malaysia and form a new country. Oh, didn't know that one. Thank you for providing. I love geography as well, as you can probably tell, talking about obviously different countries. I've always had a massive interest in geography, and that I really do appreciate that. So, okay. When was this? How long ago was it? Do you know, you don't have to give the exact date or just know what time period it was. How recent? I just want to know how that was. But that's mad. That's mad. So I'm guessing in Malaysia. So that's why when Know-How went there was Singapore. When he knew. I mean, when he was in Singapore, he knew a lot of Malaysian people. Interesting. Thank you. Singapore, you can get any food you want from all over the world, and most people choose to eat Malaysian. Wow. There you go. That says a lot. Big up Malaysian food. I'm gonna have to give it a try. Sambal Black is it Blachan? Apologies if I'm pronounced that incorrectly, but okay, I'm gonna have to have a look at what that is. Do you know what we have to get? We've got so much comments. I'm loving it. I haven't even been able to go through the teams of the other games, or I'm gonna have to have a look at that right now. I'm gonna do that, otherwise I'll forget. And I'm gonna share it on the screen too, so I know. So let me share the screen. Screen share window. Those of you who have just joined, you're thinking, what is this? Okay. What is it made of? Consists of chilies, Malaysian shrimp paste, calamansi lime, and salt and sugar. Okay. I'm going to have a look at the images. Risky, but yeah. Okay, so you dip your vegetables in there and it gives it a nice little flavour. Nice, love to see that. Gonna beat Burnley. So Moss is saying, okay, so he's gone 5th and win the Carabao and FA Cup. I'm having a look at this Thomas Muller goal before I go into. Oh, massive deflection from Eric Garcia. That's a shame for the lad, for the former City centre back. But yeah, big shout. If we got that, that's a fantastic season from Mikel Arteta. I mean, 2 trophies, yeah, and finishing in the top 6. That would mean next season we would literally be competing for the Champions League position, I believe. Because Ronaldo, maybe next season, it's going to be difficult to see. Oh, that would be brilliant, though, Moss. You're giving me hope. I'm loving this already. Yo, can you join every Arsenal stream, please? Because you know what? I get to share my optimism with someone, and I don't feel like I'm the only deluded one. Gonna beat Burnley. Yeah, I hope so. I hope you're right. Spurs and Patino. Charlie Patino, amazing. I'm going to have to talk about him. I'm going to do a watch along for that game just for Charlie Patino. I think many Arsenal fans who are going to be watching that game are going to be keeping their eye out on him. Guys, if you don't know, because I know this is across all football channel, you may have seen on Twitter or social media, Charlie Patino being hyped by Arsenal fans. He said it himself. He plays like Frankie de Jong. Honestly, I think he's got Spanish parents. Signed him from Luton. Brilliant, fantastic baller. Look out for him, Charlie Patino. Remember the name. It's long ago. Oh, okay, wow, but that's interesting. And it's what's the relationships between they're both countries? Like, is it without going too much into politics and that? Like, is it tense or are they still quite close? Usually, those things don't end too good, but not in all occasions. Do you know what I mean? Some of them have a good relationship. Speaking too much about geography here for Grace, because geography is her worst subject. What's your favourite one? What's your favourite subject? Oh, what's that? Yo, Fadsley, I'm going to have a look before I share it on screen, yeah? That sounds spicy. That's all I know. What is it? It's a fruit. It's the world's smelliest snack. What does durian smell like? Is it durian or durian or durian? It's probably durian. Despite its pungent odor, durian is very popular in Southeast Asia. The pulp of a ripe durian emits an unusually potent and very persistent smell that is reminiscent of rotten onions. Rotten onions. What? What is it? Is it sweet? Like, it can't be sweet and taste like that and smell like that. Ugh. That's mad. Yo, is that a forfeit? Fadsley, is that a forfeit challenge for for what's it called? For getting my predictions wrong, or I might need to hold on to that forfeit. I'll remember that one. I always eat Singapore. I'm guessing I meant to say eat Singapore best cuisine. Okay, we're getting a lot of love for Malaysian and Singapore food. So, you know what? I love Singapore. I've never tried Malaysian, though. I need to give that a try. The most amazing chili paste, amazing with everything, and ultra hot. So, know how likes his spice. I like to hear that one. They're just showing the game between Man United and Young Boys. I'm not going to go into that. I've had all my banter given, shared. Okay. Let me have a look at that. Nasi. That. What does fragrant rice cooked in coconut milk? Ooh, I love that. I like the sound of that already. Pandan leaves served with a side of sambal, a spicy paste, eggs, and anchovies. Decent. I don't mind anchovies, to be honest. I can eat them. I've never like had them as a meal apart from on pizza, but I do like them. So that sounds quite nice. That nasi lemak, nasi kandar. Am I pronouncing them right? I'm probably absolutely butchering. Don't even let me know, because I'll need to hear it to know. Because I'm searching up, my Google search history is going on. Okay, I like the look of this anyway. Defined as boiled white rice, placed in a wooden basket, yes, very Southeast Asian, and carried on the shoulder using a pole. The rice is served with a variety of pairing dishes that are usually fried, curried, or boiled. Ooh. Okay. Rice, meat, and curry. That looks nice. That sounds nice too. I'll have a look through. I'll go back to this comment when I've all caught up, because I'll get my Arsenal 7th. Not see, I just mentioned Man United, yeah. I mentioned Manchester United, and now this is it. Now he's saying Arsenal 7th. That means they're not a top 6 club. By league position, you are correct. But we've already had this argument. I know you're just doing the banter though. So yeah, doing the banter. That's what I'm on about. Having some banter. It's fair share. All love. I forgot the saying. I'm losing it today, people. Apologies for that. As I said, I was tired. I've had my nap. It's not giving me enough energy in the brain to start thinking and generating words, phrases, catchphrases quick enough. I don't think. I want to see you rage when Arsenal lose. Was you there for the Manchester City watch along, Fadsley? Because if you weren't, just the thought of it, I'm getting flashbacks. It's making me rub my eyes. But the thought of that, it's just horrific. Yeah. Go and watch it back. That you'll see some rage there. I've had plenty. There'll be plenty more to come as well, I'm sure, in the future. It smells like hot trash. It's sweet. Don't believe. No, you said it now. You told me to try it, and there's no how. I've got my expert here. Got my 2 experts. I've got one saying it's don't believe what Google says, and the other saying it smells like hot trash. There you go. Garbage fly. Oh wow. Cooking, because why not? It's best subject. Yo, Grace, what's your best dish that you can cook now? Yeah, what is the best dish you can cook? Is it? Yeah, I know it's not going to be a spag bowl after what you said the other day in the previous stream. I'm studying culinary arts. I know my food. Okay, decent. And I know. The pronunciation. I like this. Thank you. That means a lot, man, because I don't like it when people are ignorant and they don't try and learn the pronunciations of different names, especially from a different country, because it might be, I think it's another English thing again, to do with our arrogance and ignorance, and mainly to do with ignorance more than arrogance, in terms of, it's spelt like that, so I'm going to pronounce it exactly the same. Nah, I don't like that. And I think it's important, obviously. Well, my name's I've never heard my name before either, especially this spelling. I've heard the name previously, but I've had my name changed. You need to say Apa Kabar. Is it Apa Kabar to Fadsley when he joins the stream? What does that mean? Hopefully it means something nice, otherwise I may lose a subscriber forever. Xhaka, stay away, goal Lukonga, and Partey, boy Ghana. Do you know what? Maybe you have watched Harry's stream. I was watching Harry's stream last night with Dan and Lee. To be honest, I'm leaning towards. I actually think Granit Xhaka is going to play a lot of games, and he will, and Arteta will use him a lot more than Arsenal fans want. And if he performs well, as long as we're getting results, no one's going to complain at the end of the day. The only time people complain about Granit Xhaka is when we're not winning or we're losing, and then he can get scapegoated at times too. Definitely not Spagwell, and he's going to say that. Yeah, pronunciation. Brilliant. Thank you, man. I can make a good homemade parmo. That means you might have to Uber Eats one. Uber Eats all the way from Teesside into the sunny Midlands of Wolverhampton for a chicken parmo. I love it. Wait there. I don't want to offend anyone when I do this shit, but holds me Teesside accent. A chicken parmo. I love a chicken parmo, me. I love a chicken parmo. Is that good? I don't know. It might be so offensive. Apologies if I have offended anyone. I don't need to. I just like trying to do different accents too. A good. Let me see it. Let me see it now. Let me see it now. I can make a good homemade parmo. There we go. That was awful, that last part. Apologies, Grace. Basically, how are you? That's what it means. Is it Apa Kabar? So Fadsley, Apa Kabar. Sweet season Sane, David and Davis all to Arsenal. Yo, imagine that. Imagine the pace with Erdegaard and get some millions we can get Haaland. Yo, you're dreaming. We need them Qatari owners for that. For them prices, for those players, we need the Qatari owners. Definitely, for sure. And it will probably take us about 3 seasons to get that through financial fair play. It means, how are you? Oh, okay, there we go. It's nice. I can say that. Apa Kabar. I'll remember to say that to you, Fadsley. I won't forget it now. I'll try not to. I might forget by tomorrow. But I'll doubt it because it means a lot. And next season, Barca on. I've got the Chelsea game on. Antonio Rudiger. Woo, what a mad run there. What is it with Chelsea centre-backs going on a mad run in the Champions League? Do you remember when Kurt Zuma did that famous run against Ajax and then Chelsea fans were going on about it for ages as if he scored when he skied it well over the bar? And you were seeing it all over Twitter. Yeah. Arsenal is playing. What are you on about? I know we're not playing in the Champions League. We're not even playing in the Europa League anymore. Red cards and slow. Xhaka. Full stop. You know what? The full stop, yeah, perfect. It makes perfect sense. I mean, yeah, he's that. That's his massive downside to his game. I think, but then he's also, he's a leader, you know, Moss. And do you know what? When he's playing well and he's not losing his head, he genuinely doesn't stop talking and he makes the right decisions with his passes 9 times out of 10. I watched it live. I watched him live in the flesh. I went to the West Brom game, and that was the first time I've seen Xhaka. I think, was it the first time I've seen Xhaka? I think so. It hasn't been actually. No, I've watched him play before. Lukaku had a chance there, well defended from Zenit St. Petersburg. He just tried to get in front of the near post. Lukaku, brilliant ball from Marcus Alonso, but the defender defended him well, tight enough. Zenit St. Petersburg number 2. But yeah, he's a leader, to be fair. Give him, and that's his best asset, and I think that's what he's best at. And to say that over footballing ability kind of says a lot. Don't think he's good enough for where Arsenal want to be as a starter, maybe as a squad player. Moss, don't forget Kulusevski. This can happen on Tariq. Hey, there you go. Chris, if you do enjoy FIFA or Football Manager streams, thanks to Know-How with the Elgato, I will be streaming those to you on this channel, on Tariq Talks. I might, you know what, I will do it on this channel. I think I might create another channel for it, just where I do pure gaming, so I can literally do that in a lot of my time. So yeah, I might do it on the same channel to start with, and then if it become big enough, then I would create a different one. So yeah, I will do it on this channel. Add more content to it as well. Gonna have to, exactly, for the chicken parmo. There we go. I need to stop it now. Oh, look at that. It sounds a bit, Sunderland, wrong side. That's my problem, that is. I need to get the different dialects of the different areas correct. Oh, never mind. Arsenal. Is that a Malaysian team? I'm sure it is as well. I'm sure it is. I'm sure that is. Yeah. No, that's the it's the one in Buenos Aires. That's the one. That's the. I've seen him on FIFA. The Argentinian. Wrong. But yeah, Grace is loving the accent there. But it's not quite Borough. It's not quite Borough. You sound like Jordan Henderson. Oh, well. Yeah, you know what? Actually, yeah. Bit of Jordan Henderson. We had a great game against... who did they play on the weekend? Against Leeds. Horrific for the lad, Harvey. Get well soon. That was a bit Scottish towards the end. Nah, I need to stop now. I need to end whilst I'm at the top. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you live long... I forgot the saying. I'm too tired, but it's about... you should... Would you rather die a hero or live long enough to be a villain? That's it. I need to stop it. Let that one die, and I'll die a hero. There you go. Finally got there in the end. How was in Argentina? See, look at that, man. Yo, we've got all these people traveling. Where was you in Argentina? And when I saw Arsenal in Argentina, did you really? What? Is it a nice shirt? Oh, Mosh, you're going to have to send that. Please, I beg you, send it into the group chat, into the Discord, please. If you still have it, by the way. We defo don't say it's our teas up here. Okay. You don't say your teas, do you? Grit game? Yeah, grit. Grit. Nah. How else? What was? That. Yeah, that. Oh, do you know what I love as well? Because my form tutor at school, she was from Newcastle. She used to say, film. She say film. I was like, what? What do you mean film? Went to the movies. Went to the movies and watch a film. And I was like, what film? Do you mean a film? Do you say film or film? Lil scored. Hey, yo, you hearing that? I know you've probably seen it already. Lil scored Jonathan David. I need to stick this on just for you, Moss. Yeah, Jonathan David. I love to hear that. What perfect timing. Oh, what? It's still 0-0. What? Fancy, are you catching me there? Is this still 0-0? Must have been disallowed from VAR. Xhaka plays better for Swiss, like Pogba, yeah, for France. I guess it is. This team suits him more. I think the team suits Pogba more, where he gets that license to move forward, how the team plays. And for Xhaka, I think that's his level, you know. I think he does shine at that level. For that, oh, what a chance there for Atalanta. But that's Xhaka's level for that type of team, a middling like national team that make the quarters in a good year or a good tournament around the 16. That's his level, to be quite honest, in a major European competition. Argentinian team, yeah, there we go. I have the jersey. It's sweet. Red and light blue. Okay. That's the logo. It has red and light blue in there, and it has Arsenal FC. I bet they live off that, though. I bet that helps them a lot. No goal for VAR. Done us dirty. Apologies for that. I need to stick my laptop on charge. Let's make sure that's switched on for you. It's on. Perfect. Get that notification off my screen. Jonathan David couldn't do it. Grace is loving it. I'm glad that you're loving it and that you're not getting offended, because you know your accent is much better than mine. It's much better than the Wolves. I mean, what? Do you know what? If anyone knows, yeah, what do you think my accent sounds more like? Do I sound more? If you know the difference between Brummie and Black Country, which one do you think it sounds more similar to? Is that Davies having a strike? Ooh, Barcelona. Aye, Bayern Munich. I've made it 2. Robert Lewandowski, the best striker in the world right now. There he is, the Scottish Brummie. It does sound like a Scottish Brummie, though, that does. I will. Well, it depends on what word it is. That's Geordie, that is. Oh, yeah. Because she said, okay, so you don't say film. There we go. So you say film. Yes. Because, she was from Newcastle and she used to say film. So I wasn't sure if... What's the... Do you know what? I can't actually know I don't actually know the difference between the borough and, like, Geordie, Sunderland accents. Name me someone famous, actually, from Middlesbrough. Oh, look at that. He's just stabbed it in with his toe. With the bottom of his boots, actually. That's just Lewandowski for you. I don't think this is a good, interesting point anyway to do with football. When you see those players being in the right place at the right time, it's not luck. It's sensing where the ball could land, like given the position of the shot. It's real, like it is actually more in depth than it looks, to making sure you're in those positions where the ball could land from the shot, off the post, or the goalkeeper spills. So good strikers sense danger. That's why you don't see many strikers get the goal records. That's why they score plenty of goals, not just because of their technical ability and finishing, but also the position they take for their shots and the rebounds and those things there. Barcelona's kit, I'm not a big fan of it, by the way. It's 0-0. You faked me out. Oh, Chris, man, I got you too excited. You know what? Blame Fadzi for that. It's not his fault. VAR. Blame VAR for doing it. If you want to speak Geordie, just say conjunctivitis. Just say conjunctivitis, and it comes out Geordie. Conjunctivitis. What's that? What did it sound like? It sounds like come join to fight us or something. Do you want to fight us? Conjunctivitis. Yeah, it does actually. I love that know-how. Conjunctivitis. Sorry for those people who are like, yo, I just can't listen to this guy say conjunctivitis anymore. The Scottish Brummie. Turk striker and David. Oh, yeah. Burak Yilmaz. That's one in the league, though. 2-0 Bayern. Thank you, Fadsley. I'm catching up to him now. Brummie. Yes, but not a strong one. Oi, I love that. I don't like it being too strong because that's gassed me up, that is, because I think it sounds horrific when you know when you sound like Jack Grealish. You know, when you got Jack Grealish talking for England, or Man City. I don't like it. It's just the way he sounds. I just really don't like it at all. We had a great game. I just wish Gareth Southgate would have picked me more often. He's a walking encyclopedia. A what? Do you know what an encyclopedia is? Nah, I don't know what that is. Jack. See, it doesn't help the stereotype for Brummies. Lil Nearly. Lower, the number 2 player on FIFA. Oh, yeah, I saw that. 92 rating and Ronaldo. Oh, Zenit St. Petersburg are having their chances, We're in the 60th minute. I might have to flip the game on. But I'll get into that because that's a big topic. Obviously, Messi, 93 rated. And brilliant defending from Tony Rudiger. Messi, 93 rated. Lewandowski, 92. Cristiano Ronaldo, 91. I actually agree with it. Obviously, because I'm a Messi fanboy over Ronaldo. Those who say Ronaldo over Messi, yeah, I understand. But we're supposed to really base it off of the last year or two. So let's say 18 months. You base it off the last 18 months. Lewandowski's had a better 18 months than Cristiano Ronaldo has. So for that reason, even in terms of performance, Ronaldo, yeah, his goal record's always going to be amazing because of the style of player he is now. But in terms of all-round performance and what he's contributed to his team in terms of titles in the past 18 months, he deserves it entirely. So I agree with that one. Thank you for bringing that one up. What's your thoughts on that? Everyone let me know. Lewandowski, number 2 player on FIFA. It's big. It's the first time since how long? I can't remember. Where Ronaldo and Messi aren't top 2. My form tutor is from Newcastle too, and he says, cook, not cook, cook, and book, cook. Did he say cook? Yeah. My foot. Yeah, do you know what the maddest thing was? My form tutor as well. She was from Newcastle. She did catering. What's your form tutor's name? What's your tutor's name? Because it might be the same one for all we know. Because she did move to Newcastle in year 11, which she moved back up north because she got married. It might be a man. It might be completely different. Mine was a she. Lewandowski and Lukaku, the best right now, but soon Erling Haaland. Yeah, best strikers in the world right now. Definitely. I agree. Last season, Lewandowski over Lukaku, basically because of careers. But last season, you are right. Lukaku, he scored less goals than Ronaldo, but had 10 assists to add to his name and contributed. Sorry, get my English correct. To Hakim Ziyech coming off for Chelsea, not adding another end with a no goal contribution after tipped into my breakthrough player of the season for Chelsea. But yeah, goal contribution, Lewandowski, Lukaku. Yeah, different gravy. Is that Golnorg? I don't know. I'm gonna have to send you a voice note. Yeah, I will. Yeah, send it. Defo like Brummy, thank you. I appreciate that. Agree with Lever being 2. Yes. Thank you. This is why we get along now. This is why. But you know what? We disagree at times, and you've actually convinced me before in the past. So, you know what? It would have been interesting to see if you didn't agree. Davis better be the fastest on FIFA stats. I don't know if that... Oh, Mbappe. Bro, Moss, Davis, yeah? What's his name? Not Davis, what's his name? Mbappe has 97 pace. So Davis is going to have to have 97 pace to match Mbappe. Or 98 to be faster. Who's faster, Mbappe or Davis? I think Mbappe takes it for me. Davis is obviously I'm not saying he's slow, but Mbappe travels with the ball at tremendous speed too. What's Adama Traore's pace going to be if Mbappe's is 97? Oh, it's going to be FIFA. I think you've opened a can of worms there with the 97 pace from Mbappe. Lukaku needs move up. Yeah. I think Haaland should be higher. What is Haaland's rating? Yep. Oh, Norway. Yes. Odegaard and Haaland. Should we make that connection happen at Arsenal? I'm asking you that like I have the ability to, to pull Josh or Stan's arm to pay the money for Haaland next season, which is more than 60 million, by the way. Well, everybody knows that with Mino Raiola's clients. They need to have a race. Mbappe versus Davis. World-class speed. Without the ball. Okay, so you think without the ball, he'd kill him. So a red card for Brooks. Is the American... Oh, what? Oh, and Jonathan Ikone. So Jonathan Brooks, the American centre-back, has been sent off for Wolfsburg, which I'm sure Moss would love to hear, because this will present an even better opportunity for Jonathan David to score his first goal in the Champions League this season. Okay, he's going all out there. He's going all out on Davis beating Mbappe in a race. 200 mil for Haaland. Yeah, it's going to worth about that much. Brooks got better, did he? Oh, so there you go. You've seen, Canada versus USA as well. Oh, man. I need to watch the highlights of that one. What was that? Do you know where you'd be able to find the highlights? Just let me know where you're watching it from. I'll be able to find it anyway. Where did you watch it? Oh, it's on YouTube. Wolfsburg Red, and Jonathan David, John Brooks, the one who you was just talking about too. Who's that? Strike from, is that David as well with a strike? It was a good save from the Wolfsburg goalkeeper. Yeah, it was Jonathan David. Oh, wow. YouTube, I will give it a look after this. I'll get in contact with you about how I think Canada will do on YouTube and on One Soccer. Appreciate that, man. I will have a look at that after this game. Oh, good strike from Jonathan David. That's another ability. That's another thing to add to his game. His ball striking. He's amazing. Long shots, distance, left foot, right foot. Jonathan David, man, one for the future. One for the present as well. So, yes, people. It feels like I've finally caught up to the comments. Don't forget, so that break gives me perfect time to say, if you are new, please hit the like button and get your comments in as well. Get involved if you are new watching, even if you're watching afterwards. So you just found this stream and you thought it enjoyable to watch afterwards. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. I'll get replying to you. I haven't been keeping on top of my comments recently as good. And I know it's bad because I've been doing so many streams one after another. It's been quite difficult to go back, and I'm always planning the next stream and that. So yeah, I do appreciate all the support you guys are showing, man. I'm loving the community, loving the engagement you guys are giving me and making it so interesting. This has been one of my favorite watch-alongs. This has been my favorite to date. I will say that right now. We've barely even spoken about the football that's going on. We've spoken about so much, as well as the football too, having so much different debates about even food, Malaysian food, learning so much, learning history too, and geography. Love it. And then having a bit of banter with Grace about my chicken parmo. Chicken parmo. I can't say it. Nah, that was horrific, that last part. That was like Jamaican. You're doing amazing. Don't burn out. Oh, thank you, Know-How. I appreciate that. And you know what? In terms of burning out, you are right. I'm making sure I'm not going to burn out. This week's going to be busy. But in a way, it's hard because it doesn't feel taxing mentally or physically. So it's not like, with footballers that you have to be careful, with manage their time, how much they're on the football pitch, as well as training and in games. With this, I really enjoy it. And just talking to you guys and getting to know you, I am being transparent and being open and honest with all my opinions. So I don't even feel like I have to really think as much. I can just literally be myself. And you know what? You guys appreciate that. And I appreciate you even more, if that's possible, for tuning in all the time, showing your support. Even when you're busy, just popping in to say hello. But then when you got spare time, you just chat about football. Okay. Goal for Chelsea. Romelu Lukaku. Grace is going to be happy. She's going to be happy about that. Romelu Lukaku nodding it in after a brilliant ball whipped in. Who whipped that in? Let me rewind that, because let me give this goal some more appreciation. Aspilicueta. Do you know what, man? do I put Aspilicueta in my FPL? What a balling! Wow, Kevin De Bruyne, eat your heart out. Aspilicueta, fantastic ball, fantastic cross, puts on a plate and good header from Romelu Lukaku. All praise goes to Aspilicueta there. After my surgery, wishing and praying all the best for you there, Grace, for your surgery. Praying for you on that one. I'm going to need that Teesside accent. I'm going to make sure. Do you know what? I've got so much to watch. I've got the Canada to watch. I've got the Canada versus USA game to watch. I've got my Malaysian food to watch and Singapore. Learn more about Singapore food. I've got Taiwan. I've got to learn so much more about Taiwan. Trust me, I've got a lot of learning and geography today. And then I've also got to have a look at the Middlesbrough accent to really know what it sounds like. Lukaku, exactly. Look at that. Grace is happy, loving Lukaku. Yo, that's the difference now between Chelsea. Like, against Aston Villa, you probably would have lost that game. Maybe not. It would have been a lot tighter. Maybe, I think without Lukaku, you're coming out of a draw in that game, because I don't think Villa's heads would have dropped as much as they did if it was just 1-0, the goal given by Tyrone Mings, and they maybe would have taken one of their chances. I wouldn't feel as much pressure, because they know at the other end, if Lukaku gets a chance, he's taking it and he's putting it away. So I understand why you're loving Lukaku, and I don't like saying that, because I don't like giving so much praise to Chelsea, because it's you're the London rivals. You're way better than us. You're miles above us right now. Look at Aspilicueta looking for Lukaku again, but that gets intercepted. VAR, offside, do something. I know, man. I was semi-hoping. I'm not going to lie, Grace. You're going to hate me for this one, but I was hoping for the same thing. Oh, man. You can't get the tribalism out of football, even when you have good subscribers and you got some good Chelsea fans. It's like, you know how, for being a Man United fan, and you, Fadsley. Oh, Moise Ken makes it 4, but he's offside. Lukaku's proof that strikers feed on confidence. Exactly. That's what it is. If they feel like they're trusted but from their team, and they have that responsibility, and most importantly by their manager, he never felt that trust under, and confidence as well from the fans. I do think that plays a massive part. If you are loved by the fans for a striker, Aubameyang's confidence massively down a drain. People think that he's just suddenly lost his football ability, when for me, I think it was more to do with the mentality side, which Know-how's bringing there. So that's a fantastic point and a key one, and that all of you should remember when you're looking at a striker, in terms of why they're not performing as well, why they're not scoring as many goals. It's not because they lose the ability overnight or even pace or anything like that. It's to do with the confidence. If they don't have the confidence anymore and they're at a latter age, they usually retire. But look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Like, he's not exactly the fittest or the quickest. I know he's very fit, don't get me wrong, but in terms of like his body's been breaking down, but because he has such confidence, he's able to score as many goals as he has. Burak Yilmaz having a big chance there, score as many goals as he has, and continue his career as long as he has done. So, and it's not totally to do with fitness and like natural like ability. Like, I mean, well, he has got natural ability, but yeah, confidence. I'm just waffled a little bit too much there. You need to get it down to a T. Oh, I know better. I know we're better. Thanks for reminding me. No worries. That's okay, Grace. What's been your best football experience? Brilliant question. Do you know what? The first one that comes to mind, my first ever football game was West Brom versus Southampton. It was a 1-1. Kevin, that's the first game that I ever went to. I was about 8, I think. Villarreal made it 2-1, by the way. Who was that? Oh, was that Danjuma? Yeah, Danjuma Grunewald, who used to play for Bournemouth. But yeah, back to the question. First game, West Brom versus Southampton, 1-1. Kevin Phillips scored for not Southampton. It wasn't that long ago. I'm not that old. He scored for West Brom, and West Brom got promoted, and all the fans ran on the pitch. And it was a late game too. I think it was a midweek one. I had school the day after, but it was so amazing. And all the fans ran onto the pitch. So that was an amazing experience. Watching on TV just in general has to be the Aguero moment. I was watching that live. the Aguero, wow. I remember I was screaming down the house because obviously as an Arsenal fan, I'd never wanted Man United to win the league. I know I'm just giving more digs, but growing up in school, there was literally, my school was full of Man United fans and I was the only Arsenal one, just getting bantered left, right and centre. So yeah, that has to be the Aguero moment. Let me give a big shout out to Laser LFC. Thank you for joining, just passing through. Thank you for joining. If you are new, I haven't seen you on the channel before. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And hit that subscribe button if you like it. Do you do content too? If you do content, I don't mind giving you a shout out for the Liverpool fans. It's nice having a Liverpool fan in here. Perfect. There we go. I will get in touch with you there. Thank you for joining. If you're doing something for the watch along tomorrow, I am doing a Liverpool versus AC Milan watch along. If you're not doing anything and you're doing good, you know what? We'll get something and hopefully you join me. And you know what? I'm loving it. Thank you for joining, man. Oh, you're a content creator. Thank you for watching. And I'm glad that you have. And thank you for jumping and joining in. So yes, we will have to do some stuff. I'm thinking you probably saw it through the Leeds Liverpool as well. I've done quite a few 2 Liverpool watch alongs now, and I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you so much. Are you going to Anfield? So no way. What, are you based in Liverpool too? I will catch up to everyone else's comments, but yeah, man, it was just nice to see a new face in here. Thank you, man. But yeah, where did I get to? Best football experience, Matt. So what's yours? I know I waffled a bit too much on that, but yeah, first ever football experience was that one, and my best one that literally was amazing in terms of just football overall. Man City Aguero moment, watching that live, and then for Arsenal, I'm going to say off the top of the dome, I'm going to say, do you know what? It sounds pretty sad. It's pretty hard, man, because I've had the FA Cups. The FA Cup win against Chelsea, last one was great. I think the better one was Arsene Wenger's last FA Cup win. That one was amazing. I actually cried. Ed's not here now, but when he's he'll be able to point that one out. I actually cried if he is watching it back. He might even timestamp this. But yeah, I cried watching that because we were so underdogs. Like Chelsea just won the league with Conte. I never expected us to win, and we did. And then I was just so happy with like Mertesacker holding at the back. So yeah, that's for Arsenal too. Same goes to exactly. Fadzi, brilliant point there, because I actually rate Martial as a technical footballer, but he's got zero confidence right now, and he's struggling ridiculously because of it. Sorry, I just had something pop up, but hopefully the stream didn't go wrong there. So yeah, massive point. Martial, as he came, when he broke through, he scored in his debut. His confidence was sky high. Brilliant. He was your number 9 for when Louis van Gaal came in. Jose Mourinho took him out, put him out on that left wing. Took him out when Jose Mourinho put him on the left wing. He took a while to get back to his best form, but he did. And then he brought in Sanchez, and that completely dropped his confidence. Then Oli came in. He brought his confidence back, which was at the detriment to Lukaku. Had a brilliant season the season before last, but then injuries combined with... Did he get COVID as well? I'm sure he did, but injuries, yeah. And Man United's performance at the start of the season prevented him from gaining that confidence. And now it's just been like rolling downhill. But I do hope that he is... Is he going to regain that? Because at Manchester United now, given... I think if he stays there beyond Ronaldo, then he has a massive opportunity. But will he? That's a big question. Will he accept that? Not playing much football. So yeah, if you want to learn the Borough accent, search up Stuart Downing interview because he's from Borough. I will give that one a look. Thank you for that. That's a good way to learn. Wolfsburg jerseys killing my brain. It does. Yeah, their kits are always mad. 1989 Arsenal beating Liverpool. Oh, you saw that one. Yeah, amazing. We got an LFC fan in here too, which makes it even better. But yeah, the story of that, I wish I was able to see that, because that is the Aguero moment in a way. That's to be honest, the looks of that is better than the Aguero moment because of the side that Liverpool were. They were the favourites. Liverpool back in the 80s, 90s, mainly 80s. In the 80s, yeah, Liverpool You will know. Most of you will know anyway. No, probably more than me. Because I'm not saying if you, like, all of you were living in the 80s, but they were amazing. Liverpool were best team in the world by far. Kenny Dalglish and Rush and those types of players. But yeah, and we beat them. And to win the league on the final day, we needed to score 2 goals, and we did it. There is a movie on that I still need. I'm yet to watch. Zenit St. Petersburg missing an absolute sitter. Oh my word. Artem Zuba, the big Russian striker, having a big collision with Edouard Mendy there, but misses a sitter from close, which could have caused the upset that Fadsley wanted. Actually, I have one critique for that accent. It's too strong for Borough. Oh, so Stuart Downing's is too strong too. Movies and history. Exactly. I need to catch up on them. But other than that, you have it. Okay, I will give it a watch as well. Anyone else famous from Borough that you know? Aguero's was cool. It was. Mine was when Borough got promoted. Best day of my life. Then we got relegated straight after. Which promotion? Did you get promoted twice in recent years? Nah, it was when you used to have a Dharma Traore. Did you get promoted that season? Because he was amazing then too. Oh, when you had a Dharma Traore in... Yeah, I think it was that season, wasn't it? Thanks for my... Sorry, you asked for it. I will get in touch with you, Laser. Just getting back to that one there. I'd almost stopped not having the nightmares. Oh, yeah. What was it? Manchester United have won at Sunderland Stadium like here. Balotelli, Aguero. Yeah, crazy. The craziest moment I've ever watched in football. Edouard Mendy could have a serious injury there. Hopefully not for Chelsea's sake, because, you know, that's massive. If he's out, that's a massive dent in his title chase. Think I'll watch Laser Sunday. Oh, okay. Big up Laser. There we go. Yes, he's still here as well. Love seeing that, man. Oh, you're from Birmingham. Yo, wait there. I need to catch up to a bit. Thank you for the night. Yo, and he's from Birmingham. Big yo, we got another one here. From Brom, you know. I love that. I'm not from Brom. I used to live, I'm living in Wolverhampton, born and not born. I wasn't born there. Sorry. I'm born in Redditch. But yeah, I was raised in West Brom and now I live in Wolves. So yeah, I know Birmingham very well. Went to university there too. Give me a whole my life story there. Big up everyone in the chat. Yes, man. Big up everyone. Thank you for saying that. Big up yourself too, Laser. Thank you for getting in. Watching Gloucester City play every week when we were battling Cheltenham for promotion to the league. Madness. Is that what... Yo, Gloucester City, man. What league are they in now? That's mad. I used to play in Gloucester, actually. I used to play for Titherington. Yeah. Played a season there. It was horrendous. Yeah. You probably know that well. You probably know that because it's obviously, if you know Gloucester, you know the area of Gloucester. So yeah, gave you Michael Thomas. Brilliant. There's a chance now. Thomas. Yeah, when Ramsey won it, you know it exactly after the Giroud flick. Giroud flick. Are you free this Friday night to reek? I can be. I'm planning on doing a stream on what's it called? I was planning on doing a stream on for the preview, Premier League preview, but I'm free after then. I can work my schedule around then if you don't mind. Let me know, man. I'm doing a talk show in my other channel called UF Talk. Brilliant, yeah. I'm more than welcome. I'm more than welcome. That's you offering it. Sorry. Yeah, more than grateful. I'll join. Just get in touch with me. We'll work out the details on Instagram. My Instagram should be in the description below. You drop me a message. I'll drop you one. The game's not too long now. We've got 10 minutes plus added time, so I won't forget. I went all the way to Baku. Did you? You went to Baku. I mean, from watching it from my own home was bad enough, and you went all the way to Baku. What was it like for you there? How was the getting to Baku from where you're based, man? Because it was hard. It was expensive for Villarreal 2, Atalanta 2. Mad. And speaking of Baku, I've just seen Unai Emery's face turn up on my screen. Yeah. Let me know how much that, like, I mean, you don't need to give us the exact details, but like, how long was the flight and everything? Yo, I was about to say not the exact details of how much it cost, but yeah, we would love to have you involved. Thank you, man. I more than appreciate representing Arsenal. It'd be nice, and it'd be nice to hearing of mixing with other fans and stuff as well. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for reaching out and shouting out to me. Collab in the making, exactly. Loving it. Thank you. You know how you know it, man. You have to be joining in the chat there, defending me. Even though you're a Man United fan, you're not going to be defending me too much. The movie Fever Pitch, that's what it's called. I will give that a one to watch. All my mates, everyone Canada, it seemed, was a Liverpool fan. They do have a big Canadian fan base in Liverpool to win on the final day. Amazing. Michael Thomas, original Aguero moment. Exactly. Deep into stoppage time. Not many teams beat Liverpool at Anfield in them days. 2 clear goals. Arsenal needed it and they did it. You know your own history too, even in your team's lows, but you didn't have many lows back in those days either. So it was all right being a Liverpool fan. And it's all right being one now. You're playing tomorrow. Looking forward to watching your game. I always had your game penciled in. Liverpool versus AC Milan. A lot of history. Obviously, not Istanbul. Wrong one. I've offended you now. Istanbul, obviously, biggest one. And even the other the Champions League final in 2007, where they got their revenge with Pippo Inzaghi. 3-0 to Bayern Munich, by the way. Lewandowski making it his second, grabbing a brace with his left foot. Running riot there at the Camp Nou. Pitch, Fever Pitch, great movie and book. Can't remember, but yeah, it was when we had him and when we played Brighton. Okay. Yeah, Adamo was going crazy in that season for Middlesbrough. I remember seeing him like, what channel did the Championship used to come on now? Was it like, was that when the ITV? When it used to come on the Championship, and the Championship used to have like highlights, and then you'd see him like do that run against Bolton. Woohoo! That run was crazy. Anyone else who I like really from Middlesbrough? Who used to play for Middlesbrough? I did a career mode. Do you know what, Grace? This is interesting. I did a career mode. I know last year on this FIFA actually with Middlesbrough getting them promoted because I like the Riverside Stadium and Chuba Akpom. He used to play. He was on. He's not there anymore, is he? He was on loan from PAOK. Chuba Akpom, former Arsenal player, tipped to be the next Thierry Henry. Never reached them heights. Paddy McNair, Man United, ex-Man United player. I know my stuff. There's more. Ravanelli and Viali season. Is that the Chelsea? Oh man, there's so many comments where there. I need to catch up on. Apologies, man. Americans butchered it with the Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore all about baseball. Oh, did they? Fever Pitch, that's the one. Kepa Masterclass. Has Kepa been brought on? No way. You don't lie to me. I'm going to have to switch that game on just for Bants now. Kepa's on the pitch. Problems. Don't forget to subscribe, Laser. Yes, he's here. Free kick, edge of the box for Lille. West Brom. No way. Aye. Fair play. So you went West. Yo, look at that. I appreciate that, man. I went to Wolves Uni. Fair play. Yeah. That's mad. It's not far from me at all. Vanarama League. Oh, that's that where they're in. There's Ben Gibson. He played for Borough, but now for Norwich. And his uncle was the chairman. Yes, I know that one. Yeah, Grace knows their stuff as well. And I knew that already, but when you see those things that you definitely you just know even more. So yeah, then I even thought. But yeah, he was at Burnley, flopped at Burnley, but then went to Norwich, and now he's still at Norwich. Did he play on the weekend? No, he didn't. Grant Hanley and Omabi. I can't pronounce his name. But yeah, man. Oh, that's brilliant. And who else? Ben Gibson, he was good for you. He was playing for England under 21s, and Gareth Southgate really liked him. It's up for grabs now. Thomas 2-2 Atalanta. Brilliant game, that is. That's it. Fadsley's loving that. 9 p.m. Contact me. Oh, brilliant. I'll have more than enough time on Friday for that one. Definitely. I will contact you. I will definitely. Let me. Laser. Is it just Laser LFC on Instagram? I will give that a look. Laser LF L. see. What was the Instagram again? Sorry. Apologies. If you can just, oh, thank you. You're going to contact me. Appreciate that one. So I can just makes it a lot easier. Just to read talks. It's the same here. I had the best experience one time when I went to a Borough match with my dad. I died in the car park. It was that funny. What happened? Well, let us know more about that one. Goosens, Germany international. Didn't have a great time against England, but proving his worth. Atalanta are a good side, man. Fadsley, you're gonna be having some issues against them, given the way that they play. Obviously, you've got the players over them in terms of quality, and your individual brilliance may just do it, and you'll probably batter them like 5-0 at Old Trafford, but then lose to them when you go to Atalanta. Crazy from Canada. Emery. I know, I can imagine it would have been. Finally, Ben Chilwell is playing just to see how low am I for making for wanting Villarreal to draw. How low have I become? Exactly. That's what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does to you, though, Fadsley. It makes you get joy from Villarreal dropping points when you should be easily like cruising past that group. We'll be there. Appreciate that know-how. Thank you. Red card Villarreal as well. Went through Qatar Airways. Nice. Maybe they should own Arsenal. Yeah, exactly. You gave them enough money there for that Azerbaijan trip alone. Kroenke out. 4 minutes added time and we're 1 minute in the Chelsea game. Kroenke out with his 5.5 bill NFL stadium for the Rams. I know, shocking. Bayern 3-0. Lewandowski again. Barca dead. They are. It is completely. Yeah, that's the problem. Janino. Are you on about the Janino he used to play for? Middlesbrough. I'm sure you are. Janino. When Middlesbrough were class, man. UEFA Cup. You know what I mean? Stadium is nice. It is a decent stadium for the Championship. It is a Premier League stadium, and we do want to see Borough back in there, to be quite honest. They've got some recent history to claw back to. To be honest, I'd rather see the likes of Middlesbrough than Norwich. And that's not even just because of you, Grace. I'd rather see Middlesbrough than Norwich in the Premier League. Not with Tony Pulis, though. No way. Don't want to see it. Never. Who is your manager now? It's Neil Warnock. Oh, yeah, I asked you that before. Sorry, stupid question. Neil Warnock. Yeah, don't want them managers back in the Prem. Could be a Borough fan at heart. Exactly. Like West Laser gets up to eat towards club in the making. Exactly. No Chris Stamble. I went mad when we threw that game. I ripped my top. In all honesty, the league was gone when we lost to Chelsea. The Championship used to be on Channel 5. That's it. You got it on Saturday nights. Championship was on 5 with the Irish bloke, Colin Murray. Keep up the hard work, bro, and I will be in contact with you. Look out for the DM and links. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Laser, for joining. We are coming towards the end. We're not quite finished yet, but we are coming towards the end of the stream. So thank you for everyone who has watched so far. Don't go anywhere just yet. Leave a like and get commenting your thoughts on today's Champions League games. Has it been entertaining for you? I mean, the stream's been way more like I've loved it. It's been popping off today, and I've had so much fun. We've got Laser in here as well. We've got a new one to add to the Tariq Talks family, and got collabs coming soon. Don't you worry about that. Oh, thank you. Big up you, Laser. Thank you for that. Wolves were on there. yeah, you saw that. Thank you. I remember the Steve Ball Wolves on TV. Wow. Good days. So I'm from Tipton as well. Not too far from West Brom at all. Probably, actually, right next to it. Bully, what a legend. I'm still not even quite caught up to the comments yet. Got to go. Oh, thank you, Laser. Thank you for coming, man. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Have a good night too if you are watching this later. Lukaku about to wrap it up. Brilliant defending. Every fan in England love Bully. So we were walking up to the box office to get our tickets, and my dad was just walking, and someone walked past us and went, hello. And my dad went, you're all right, in like a proper Borough accent. Wow. Okay, so we got to the box office and my dad went, Grace, do you know who that was? And I went, no. And he went, it's Steve Gibson. Oh, wow. And I just went, it's amazing, isn't it? It's like when you don't, yeah, you know what? When you don't know a famous person and they're about, it's amazing because you treat them just like another human. Like, you're right. And you should be like, oh, wow, you know what? He's a chairman. Like, you know, like people, when they know who you are and that, they start treating you with a lot more like, oh, respect and that. The Chelsea game has finished 1-0. But yeah, that's amazing. I love that. Lingard assist in the Champions League. Messi's got no assist in the Champions League. Oh, the fact that you can banter your own team is brilliant, man. Gracious stories are the best. They are. They really are. David and Yilmaz not getting close doesn't sound as funny like that. Nah, I get you. I do get what you mean. And then I got a Palmo. Yo, you and your Palmos, you love them. In a bunt, and I called it a lucky Palmo because fair enough. So you're gonna have to go again. Get yourself a lucky Palmo. A lucky Palmo. A lucky Palmo. They are massive. I think they're bigger in Middlesbrough than they are anywhere else as well. Upon Teesside, innit? I think that's where they originally they get their big reputation from the borough. Dynamo 1-0. Is Dynamo playing? Oh, Benfica. I mean, that's disappointing. I know. I mean, when I went to uni in Portugal, in Worcester, there's a lot of Portuguese people, and I was a couple of Benfica fans. They're not going to be happy about that one. That was the best day ever. Kiev goal. Wow. Goal. It's been changed. Disallowed. I remember being in the stand at United game and I couldn't help wondering why the ball kept getting bigger. What? What? The ball kept getting big? What would you mean? And then there we go. He's hit me. And then it hit me. I was thinking, so the ball's coming at your face. It's like, yo, bang. Well, did it hit you like flush in the face? I've always wanted to get a ball in my direction, like where I can try and catch it. Never had it. Anyone, know-how has now. We know that. Anyone else been to a football game? Doesn't have to be just any football game where you're in a stadium and has the ball been kicked towards you and you've had to like catch it. Oh, and like dodge a shot that's gone wayward. I've never had it, man. If I sit close, the ball always gets well over, and then if I sit like over, the ball never reaches past like the first three stands. So yeah, I know, just the moaning, having a little sulk about not getting the ball anywhere near me. What? VAR is a joke. I didn't even see the incident. Probably is. I have many more, but I don't have time. Exactly. We're going to be wrapping up soon. Let me have a look at the Champions League goal show. Everything should be wrapped up. Still 2 minutes left in the Lille Wolfsburg game. Chris, is Jonathan David going to score? He's still on the pitch. I can see his number 9 there, Jay David. Then it hit me. Yeah, from Lee Sharp as well. Where's from Hell's Owen? Any Lee Sharp? Lee Sharp with his right foot. He's standing foot. Shocker. So United at 4th with minus goal. Yeah, so you are bottom, actually. That's the only problem with the draw, you know. Is that means that you're bottom. You got young boys above you. I was about to say something about you got young boys on top of you, but you know that doesn't quite work. But anyways, he's been good. He has he? That's what you like to hear. I mean, with you, Moss, you might just be hitting with a bit of bias there. But yeah, I'm sure he has been good. He's a top talent. So Chelsea have won 1-0. Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Barcelona losing 3-0. Sorry, not even 3-1. 3-0 at home to Bayern Munich. Big defeat there for Bayern Munich in front of the Barcelona faithful. Malmo 0, Juventus 3. Villarreal and Atalanta sharing the spoils with a 2-2 draw. Lille Wolfsburg still going on, about 30 seconds left with Lille looking to attack, putting on the pressure against the 10 men of Wolfsburg. Dynamo Kiev and Benfica drawing 0-0 after the disallowed goal in the 90th minute. Sevilla and Salzburg drawing 1-1 earlier on, and Young Boys beating Manchester United, as you already know, which I started the stream on. I started the stream on that, talking about I'm not going to do it. I might end it. I might end with it. Oh, I'm giving it away. But yeah, wow, Barca, trouble for Coleman. You know what? Can they... Oh, penalty! Penalty to Lille in the last minute of the game. Is it going to be Jonathan David taking it? Unless VAR will... what's it called? Oh, what was I going to say? Unless VAR will change it. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. They're checking. Was it in the box? Oh, it's not in the box. It's not in the box. It's outside. It's not going to be given a penalty anyway. Nope, not in the box, outside the area. It is a foul, definitely a foul, but it's not inside the box. Nah, nowhere near. He's nowhere near in the box. Nah, free kick. VAR will change that. Ooh, what's the subs on now? I haven't even seen it. Hold on, let me have a nose. Let me have a quick nose. Grace, once again, hearing that. Quick nose. And the subs, the subscribers. Nah, that's terrible. 120, bang! That was from Laser. Appreciate that, man. Broke it 120. Keep going up. Thank you for that, people. And that's for you. That's because of you lot in the chat. Yeah, constantly engaging, always doing it. And I appreciate that so much. That's what's getting it boosting up on the algorithms. More people are seeing it. Make sure you leave a like as well. That will help too. And also share on your behalf. Share on your behalf to friends and family, even just from word of mouth. You don't need to share on your socials. They'll be massively appreciated if you did. And I'll be able to, if you start through Instagram story, I'll be able to share it as well, or post or anything. Facebook, I'm going to need to be a bit more active on my own Facebook and on the Tariq Talks page. I need to do that and work with the engagement there. But yeah, through YouTube, anything. Thank you so much. And I'm grateful for your support, everyone. I know outside the box, Mars, they have got this opportunity still. Can they score from it? Grace, I'm going to stop it now, I promise. Here we go. Edge of the box. Let's have a look what's going to happen here. Burak Yilmaz lining it up. The way he's placing the ball down, he's placing it down as if he's about to shoot. Like, look at the time. It's nearly 10 o'clock. Come on. This game needs to finish, man. I've started off doing Burak Yilmaz. Yeah, that's game. That's the game. Done. Don't have to worry about it no more. Wolfsburg picking up a point. Big point for them. But everyone, that's the perfect time for me to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed it. Share as well. Get your comments in if you are watching it afterwards and let me know what you think of the stream. We'll be coming back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. If you've seen that in England, you'll know. Don't go anywhere. We will be back on tomorrow. 7:30 for the Liverpool AC Milan game. I will be watching that. Hopefully, we'll be much more engaged in that game because Liverpool do play entertaining football. It's going to be a big matchup. You know, AC Milan, good team. We're beating Lazio on the weekend. We'll be missing Ibra. Plenty of talking points in there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Enjoy your night. Look at this there. Tish, great. Thanks, T. Great stream. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Tish. Thank you, Moss, as well. Thank you for joining, man. Really appreciate having you here. I will be watching that exactly as a Liverpool fan. Thank you to everyone. Know-how, Grace, Shearer, Fadsley, loving it. I'm sure I'm missing some other people as well. Apologies. Laser, who obviously joined in and gave a sub. And you'll be keep your eye out on my socials too. I will, as I've got a lot of work lined up. Appreciate that one, Laser, man. Who else? Have I missed anyone? Samson, who came in here. I feel like I can't go through everyone now. No, I really do. But yeah, that's everyone that I can go through. And everyone else who has watched, you may not have been in the comments. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Look after yourself and peace.